Meet Miles,
That's not good.
a high school senior who dreams about playing college basketball. But just like 90% of most high school athletes, he doesn't get a scholarship. However, Miles soon realized that there are thousands of colleges and universities that offer athletic scholarship. So what does he do? He reaches out to schools himself. Miles sends hundreds of cold emails just to get no scholarship offer, tries to attend a showcase or two, but still is unsuccessful. See, it's not the talent that's stopping Miles, it's the lack of access. And how do I know this? Because I lived it. My name's Antonio Depina. I'm the CEO and founder of Scoutz, and having lived Miles' journey myself is why I created this platform. So a little bit about me. I was once a college basketball player and a professional athlete. I know, I gained a little weight, guys. It happens, okay? But just like most athletes, I too had zero idea how to start my recruiting process or where to begin. I got my first college scholarship from sending hundreds of cold emails just like this. And I got my first professional contract from this exact Facebook DM that I sent to a coach in Portugal. And here's what I learned about the process for coaches. They're exhausted. Coaches are still using the same outdated manual processes to go recruiting, flying from gym to see players. They're exhausted. And Scoutz is solving this problem. So Scoutz is a sports recruiting platform that connects athletes and coaches to automate the recruiting process. So essentially, we're like a virtual scout for these coaches and a virtual sports agent for the athletes. But let's just take away the athlete for a second. We're a recruiting tool for coaches. We pre-vet every single athlete and use AI to match them with the right fit. This saves coaches time, money, and also widens their talent pool. So since our launch, we've already generated over $1.3 million in total revenue by scouting and recruiting for professional and college programs all across the country. But this isn't the most scalable option, right? Just like Airbnb, Uber, even Tinder, we did some unscalable things to start our journey. So since then, this year, we switched our business model from one-off revenue to subscription revenue and are currently generating over $30,000 of monthly recurring revenue today. Traction-wise, we have over 2,500 athletes on our platform, 130 coaches, and have successfully matched 200 athletes with coaches today. We also have NBA G League partnerships with the Philadelphia 76ers, Orlando Magic, and the Dallas Mavericks NBA G League teams. Basketball alone is a $5 billion market. Now, if you add football, soccer, baseball, and volleyball, you're talking about a $10 billion plus market. That's the scale of the opportunity we're looking to capture here. But size isn't everything. You have to be a differentiator. With competitors like NCSA, Huddle, Field Level, they're limited, expensive, and they don't really capture the athlete. With Scoutz, we're the only all-in-one recruiting platform that captures the athlete and gives them the opportunity from high school, college, and professional sports. Our team is small, our team is lean. Together, we have over 10 years of experience in college basketball recruiting, professional recruiting, and the entire NCAA process in general. We also most recently added CJ Watson, ex-NBA vet, played 10 years in the NBA, also played with Steph Curry, to our board, and also the director of recruiting. So again, we're solving the problem millions of undiscovered athletes face and helping thousands of coaches find their perfect player in college and professional sports. And we're currently raising $1 million. We have $600K committed. We're going to use this money to scale and grow to $1 million in ARR, scale to over 50,000 athletes. And you can follow us on our journey to become the #1 sports recruiting platform in the world. Thank you.
So can you tell me the difference between what you're doing and what NCSA are? And
Right.
my follow-up is, with 2,500 clients, what's the monthly fee?
The monthly fee?
Right, they're
varies from-
paying, right?
Yeah.
You have $30,000 a month MRR.
Absolutely.
Right, so how much is each person paying if you have 2,500 clients?
Yeah, it varies from $29 a month to $99 a month. So there's different scales and tiers.
And that's the scales and tiers are based on?
Based on the levels, right? So we have high school athletes, college athletes, and professional athletes on our platform. So based on the tiers of the athlete is what we charge the subscription profit.
That's why I couldn't figure the math out. Okay. And then what's your differentiator between you and NCSA?
Right, great question. So a lot of these platforms you'll see, they're just directories, right? They have athletes, they have coaches, you just do the work yourself, right? And from our conversations with coaches, that's not working anymore, right? And we're the only platform that uses AI and leverages it to automatically match athletes and coaches. So we kind of save them the work, the time, and for the schools that, everyone's not gonna have a budget like a University of Miami. You know, there's a bunch of schools, low Division I, Division II, and Division III schools that don't have the budget to go recruiting all across the country. So that's where we come in. We act as a virtual scout and help them with the recruiting.
Just following up on the revenue model, only the athletes pay, or do the coaches pay as well?
Yeah, so we have the athletes paying, the coaches paying, and the parents paying. All right, guys?
Do you have any direct deals with universities?
Yes, they're not like exclusive deals. We go straight to the athletic department, right? So like Division III, Division II, and AI schools, we go straight to the athletic department, and that's how we get them on the platform.
Got it, thanks.
Can you talk a little bit about conversion of your users and what you're doing to actually drive conversion and adoption?
Right, great question. So I mean, our current customer acquisition cost is around, I want to say $19, a little over that. That's how we're getting the users now. But you know, I'm dealing with Gen Z, so I'm very, very, how do I say it, hands-on, right? So we host a lot of like regional combines and things like that. We partner with a lot of club basketball tournaments like Puma, Under Armour, and we're actually there in the gym with our little booth and our QR codes, like, guys, scan this to get on the platform and get recruited. So that's pretty much our go-to-market strategy right now, and it's getting a lot of our users on the platform.
Can you explain to me a little bit more how the high school strategy works?
I'm sorry, say it again.
You mentioned high school in your presentation. How does that work on your platform?
So the high school athlete, how do they get recruited on the platform? Yeah, so for example, you would get on our platform, you would create a profile, you would add all your information to the point where it's statistics, geography, SAT scores, GPA, recruitable information on you, and we use that data to basically track and find you the right fit of school. So it goes through a whole process. So once you complete your profile, you apply for a review. A real scout's going to give you a rating. Based on that rating and all of your data is when the AI kicks in and it matches you with the right fit.
Just a follow-up to that. Do you have a lot of high school students interacting with the platform now?
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
One last question for you. In terms of, I'll call it the performance, when you're selling high school or college students, and you know you're getting them over that fence to subscribe, what kind of I guess I call it results are you talking to them about, and what's the big compelling thing that you do that other people don't?
Right. I mean, the first biggest compelling thing that's differentiator is not just the AI piece, but we're the only platform that streamlines the entire recruiting process. So we have high schoolers, college transfers, the college transfer portal is huge, and we have the professional athletes that not only want to play in the G League, but want to play in various countries around the world. So that's one of the biggest differentiators on us. But aside from that, the high schools are loving it, man. We're like Gen Z oriented. Like I said, we're like in these places with our signs, like, come on, you guys, like, let's get recruited. So that's really our biggest piece.
All right, let's give it up for Antonio.